Alright, let's check these. I have some replays real quick we could check out. Or are they? We got Dark versus Hero. Alright. Let's see. Here on top left, we have our Protoss player in the red. It is Hero. And on the bottom, our blue Zerg. It's the one and only Dark. This game, or this series, happened 2 days ago. About I think on Sunday night. So this is some fresh games you haven't seen. And two of the most high level strategy players in StarCraft. What's gonna happen? Yeah, Hatch. Gateway first versus Hatch. Even Gateway, yeah. I mean, you mean instead of Nexus first? So right here we got Hero just messing with the mineral line. Just any bit to annoy him. Mess with this. Distract them. True. That game. That gateway play, you know. I don't know. They need to change it up. They need something different. They need to start off with maybe a gateway as well. So we're going for 2 gases after we saturated the main gas and the natural. I mean, saturated the main and the gas. So now we're good. We're fully saturated here at the main base. Now we're on to our natural. Dome prosperity means nothing if bugs are not getting killed. Well, Zerg needs to get, the short end of the stick. They've had rain for too long. Those damn bugs. I would love to see a cannon rush from Hero. That would be cool. I always like to see a cannon rush kick in. Yeah, they do. Way Puma. They go for the So in StarCraft, optimization is where most of the meta is. The meta is based on just optimizing, just getting it quicker, fast, and it just becomes repetitive until you finesse everything for the right reasons, the right units at the right place, the right pylons. But then it's just the same movie over and over again, which is good to an extent. But then variety wise, it gets a little stale sometimes when when you know exactly how the movie's gonna go. But I do like Hero and Dark. They're a bit wild cards, so even though they kind of have to play with the same toys, they play with them a little different. Mathematically, the expand first for all races is the optimal, including an early worker scout. Well, at this point of the StarCraft, I believe that the powers that be have already finessed the changes of the game from all these years to the direction of the standard meta, and the favorable play from the professionals. So a lot of things that you would probably try to do to mess with the game early on is being slowly like choked out, and it's just left with, you can't punish me because we're doing the meta and you have to do the meta too, and this is how the dance goes. But yeah, they do a lot of things to kind of mess with that early cheese. They don't like cheese, which I don't understand, because cheese should be a part of the game. Instead, they want optimal. Optimal. They're not doing upload, doing pressure openings. You have to pressure them in the beginning. Like, the higher you go, if you don't pressure your opponent in any which way, your opponent can pretty much take the map at times, over macro, and then you get punished for not punishing them. Because who's gonna be the greedier one? That usually is the case. They're describing why I don't care about my rank, and being any higher is really something I worry about, because I like the weird things I can do. I know. That's why I tell people don't grow up so quick. Like, I say that all the time. Like, don't grow up too quick. Don't worry about, the bailings. Don't worry about trying to get ranked up. There's always going to be somebody better than you, but you're hindering yourself from growing faster. Now you have to play super safe just to win, or even get close to winning, so you don't get bodied, and that kind of like slows down that creative. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. That's how I do it. It allows me to explore more. Don't worry too much about those wins. You'll get some, but better about the plays. And then you become like Hero. You become like Dark. Ooh, Dark held it. That was a nice hold. Yeah, Dark was trying to go for the throat. Wanted to come in here and just take out that third. Because, you don't want the Protons to start macroing up too much. Especially if Dark's on 3 bases and can't get a 4th. You got 50 SCVs in 5 minutes in one of my games. Yeah, and how would I say it? When people watch the Florentia Files, there's some people that there's some players that they think they know how the game should be, because at a lower level, your opponent doesn't attack you very much, and you end up getting a big army really quick, right? And get 200 supply or whatever, because it's a 20-minute no rush, a 10 minutes, whatever it is. You know what I mean? They don't attack so much. So when they see a game like mine, and they look at the time and they're like 10 minutes, and they only have so many supply and so much units, I'm better than these guys. These guys are not that good. And they see, they see themselves and how big their armies usually are at that time. It's like, it's different leagues, and different situations. It's no 20-minute no rush. I can get the same amount as a lot of people could get, but that's just not the case all the time. Sometimes you have to pressure, so it gets a bit obscured with people's like concept of what they usually get in their games. It's like, yeah, well, the higher you go, it gets a little trickier. I had a lot of all-in attempts when you do this. Yeah, that's good to scout. I tell people scout. It's always important. Send a worker, especially the lower you are. You're not that optimal where every drone or every worker matters that much. You're at a level, or majority of people are at a level where there's gonna be a little bit of play, right? And that play allows you to send a worker right away because it's better to see what your opponent's doing, so you don't get caught off guard and you can get in front of it. That's more important than the drone that you're saving because you're worried about. I'd rather have all my drones mining. It's like, but you're not that optimal in order to do that play. You know, yeah, it's great, but you're gonna have misinformation now, and you're still not gonna know how to spend all your money. So you're, double screwed. Exactly. The greed will get you, but it could win you games when your other opponent is also greedy. Now it's who's greedier. That's the meta usually. In the meta, they cut corners just to, just to speed up the process because the other person's doing the meta build. Oh, here we go. Yeah, when you get hatchery proxy, he's gonna get a zealot. He's gonna keep 4 attacking, and that's gonna help. It's gonna help the hatch from growing. You see that? Staying right here. He's keeping it that way so that the zealot can finish lowering it down, and by the time it comes up, it's not worth it. There's a little bit of mining loss because we're obviously not optimal here at 16 workers. We're at 13, but yeah, nice play from here. What was it? From Nightmare. Oh, let me change my hotkey. I was like, why is my thing not working? Because I'm not on StarCraft hotkeys. Those small leads become a blind game then. I know, it does. I call it cross your finger builds. It's no longer about who is better, but who chose the blind dig. Yep. At that point, it becomes, you won by default because the other person didn't punish you when they had to, and you ran with the game. That happens a lot. Ooh, that's gonna be annoying. Dark got. Oh, is it Dark? Yeah, Dark got out of there. Nightmare. Come on now. The good old adept, the scouter. But the player then actually spends the money to scout switches to tech to gain a small lead over the blind player. So logically, to me, it just doesn't make sense to play blindly if you're trying to win. I don't think that I don't think until you're really, really good, GM level good, you're gonna have weaknesses where you're not gonna be spending all your money. You're not gonna get everything on point. So scouting is way more important. So you get a little edge of what you should do next. Because yeah, a lot of times it's I don't know. I think scouting's very important at lower levels. Before then, it's a mess. Yeah. Where's my StarCraft? Let's see here. What up, guys? Sorry. Wait, is that? Trying to find the live stream. Okay, here we go. Is it this one? Nope. Where's my live stream? Was it this one? Oh, here it goes. Sorry. Oop. There we go. Now I can see you guys. In case you guys were talking. 22k minerals as there 7 minutes. Yeah. So if you're not that optimal where you can't spend all your money properly, you could afford a scout. But to each their own, right? To each their own, and it's up to people to figure that out. It does get more advanced after time when you play the game long enough. Eventually you start going, okay, I know what the majority of the opener metas are and what time they kick in, and you could do a process of elimination. I like to do a process of elimination where I'm like, okay, if the roaches are not here yet at this time or around this time, then it's not going to be a roach rush, right? And then you can cut that out and go, okay, if it's not a roach rush, then it has to be possibly a Ling Bane. But if it's a Ling Bane, then it would hit at this timing, and since it's not hitting right now, it's not a Ling Bane. So because of that, then it should be these possibilities. You know what I mean? So even though you don't scout sometimes, if you know timings, that's scouting. Just that the timing didn't kick in. Like at 420, if you don't get DT rushed, it's not a DT rush. Most likely, it's not a DT rush because it kicks in around this time. And in the game, your objective is to be optimal, so you should be hitting those timings fairly reasonable, right? And so yeah, so that's what I like to do in my games, is no timings and process of elimination at times, because that's a way of scouting. What do we got? So we got Nightmare over here with the Colossus Sentry. I wonder if Dark's gonna press him. I don't think so. Look, he's got a 4th. Yeah, Dark's just gonna macro. We're gonna go for the later game. The psychological warfare is real. Yeah. That's what I love about StarCraft. It's got that poker element. That's a way of scouting something too late, though, if you're prepared for it badly. So you gotta understand, White Puma, it's not about scouting it too late. It's utilizing all the different scouts that you could use, because depending on your build order, you don't always have the same types of scouts. You might have the beginning scouts, but then you're missing the mid game scout, or so some things you're scouting, depending on the build, is having to use timings. It's just the way it is. Because it all depends on the build order. But in the beginning, you should send a worker early on to get the scout. What up, A-Pop? Oh shit. Hey, what up, guys? We're watching Nightmare versus Dark right now. It's heated. How you guys doing? Welcome. My scout, that one drone that dies at the enemy base after a few seconds, it makes it home to you could when you scout early, you could send that drone scouting for a good minute. It don't die very quick. Yeah, A-Pop into his house. Yeah, what game were you playing, A-Pop? We just finished playing Outlast. We just jumped back over here for some pro games. Dota 2? Oh yeah, I played Heroes of the Storm is the one I played. So this is Dark versus Nightmare. Dark is over here pressing on the 3rd, which I thought he would, and he is. And it's all up to Nightmare if he can hold this, which I don't think he could, because he's getting surrounded. But maybe he just needs to get that Colossus. He's trying. It's gonna go down, and the Ling's killed. Dark takes this one. Yeah, hey, what up, J-Plex? No, I'm tired. It's 12:42. We just finished playing Outlast. We finished Outlast Part 1. We played a little bit of the what do you call it? The prologue. So my brain is fried. Plus, we're gonna be playing Elden Ring at around 8 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock, about 9ish tomorrow with Doug Sluggins. So I can't. Gotta let my brain rest. So for the meantime, we're watching some recent games. These games happened on Sunday. Dude. Scout. Okay. Let's see if he scouts. I know on the Protoss side, Protoss is always scout, or majority of. Yeah, the higher you go, Protosses tend to scout the Zergs really early. It allows them to get a Nexus before Scythe. So here comes the scout for a Protoss. See the drone come out. That gives you at least a hint that there might be a pull. It's a hatch first. So the pull had to be made, or if it's not made, that's a sign that the hatchery did get made, but it's at the third. Because look, there's no evidence of any pull or gas. But meantime, Dark decides to take the hatchery at the natural, and Nightmare didn't really punish him too much. But look at the gas. Still no gas, no pool. He's drowning. What's the game plan? He's a greedy little boy over here. Dark is being macro greedy. Oh, here we go. That's what he's doing. I've done this several times. So what I do is I it might be the same idea. You put the hatchery right here to block it for the meantime. You don't get the pool because they're going to be distracted over on their side for a little bit, and then you can get greedy on the hatchery. So I've been doing this versus Protoss. It allows you to just not get that early pool, and that's pretty big, not getting that early pool. Because they can't punish you just yet since they're being annoyed over here. So now drone, there goes the pool. Nice play from Dark. Just kind of like cutting those corners, but you're putting some, some harass on that side. That video say, yeah. He got him red-handed. I hate when they do that. Look at him now. He's over there nibbling. Look at Dark. Oh no, he got caught. That's awkward. That's awkward. But hey, Dark scouted early on, right? He scouted with the hatch, with the proxy hatch. But then he canceled it and he went for the scout. You see how that worked? Comes in, makes the hatchery while making this hatchery, cuts on the pool so he can get more drones. Since he's going to harass them for a little bit, they're going to stay here. Cancel it, right? Because you're obviously going to just do it for harass, and then go in for scout with a drone. Even at the higher level, scouting. Just there's different ways of scouting. That's the art of scouting. There's different techniques. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, pretty much. Some Dave Chappelle. And here comes the Oracle. Now, Dark already knows the timing. You do this enough times, you know that the Oracle hits at a certain time. So Dark's over there setting up already. It's like, this is when the Oracle comes. I mean, at this point, you can't really surprise somebody when they play that long. And they just know the timings. This is when I get this, and at that time, that's when the Oracle comes. That's why when you're at lower levels and you do some weird off-the-wall timing, it could throw a player that plays standard off a little bit, because they're like, oh, it's not DTs. DTs would have hit here by now. And then you throw DTs later, a little bit late, and you're like, oh, damn. Okay. Oracle's coming back. Oh, 3 Oracles. We're just gonna dive in. He's gonna dive in and just drone. And this, he's got the queens over here. There you go. Oh, there's 6 queens. Is he gonna go for it? Going for it. Oh, he got him. Okay, got 2 queens. Not the best, but there's really not too much to be able to harass. You can try to go for the drones. I thought he was gonna go for the drones. Maybe pick off like maybe 4 or 5 drones. Dark's all over this. Meanwhile, we got Lair Tech. We got Hydralisk Den of choice. That's still 300 minerals. Oh, the orc. Yeah. You're talking about. Well, it is and it isn't though, because queens, they're there for defending the air, but the drones, if you lose the drones, that's gonna hurt you overall for a little bit more than the queen, I think. Like, even though they both, you could lose 300 worth of drones versus 300 worth of queens. I think the drones, losing the drones hurt you more. You lose the mining time, and there's already enough queens where the injects are not going to be hurt, But the queens are there in that count, so you could deal with the air. So the count's doing their job technically. Now the Protoss could have took advantage and went for the drones though, but it's tough. It's tough. Might lose an Oracle, Protoss might not want to be losing any Oracles. He's using them right now to deal with the Lings. So the Oracles are kind of helping out. These units are not very comfortable moving out right now. So the Oracles are there to help, not get surrounded. Oh, we're going to go, yeah. There's usually a Ling right here hanging out. So this funny Nightmare went over there and got a little escort. Here, let me escort you. I know there might be a pesky Ling just waiting. Dark's moving up top. Gonna go punish that base. He knows it's coming. Nightmare with the Blink Stalker. Blind, right? Yep. There goes the Lings. And we're gonna deny it. Ooh, what a deny. Couldn't punish him. But might be able to punish a little bit here. We got the Oracles using their energy. We got an observer here. Either way though. So we got some vision. Yeah, Protoss is this is Nightmare. Nightmare's a high competitive player. He plays in tournaments here and there. He was in the DreamHack tournament over in Georgia in December. He was playing in the professional tournaments. Ooh. That's round, yeah. When he's on Protoss? Let's find out. This is This is dark over here. Force, I'd probably say force fields, you know, sentries would be good here. If I had a make a unit, stasis are good, but then also force fields and disruptors. Now that there's lurkers, how are we gonna? We're gonna have to run around them. We're gonna have to run around the disruptors. No, don't get surrounded. Oh damn. Oh, he almost got that Colossus with the Viper. Ooh, takes down 2 lurkers. Ooh, snipes down a Viper. Nice micro right there indeed. Oh, nice Viper fog. He's messing with the AI. He's taking down the lurker count. He's going too deep. I kind of take out a base. Yeah, there you go. Take out that base. Take out the other base. Regroup. Start saturating this base. Yeah, I think he's doing good right now. Nightmare. But meanwhile, I think Vipers are being made. What are lurkers? No, just more lurkers. Lurker Hydra. Nice Oracle play, using the Oracles for Revelation. That's perfect for these situations. I don't see no disruptors though. Disruptors would definitely be a good addition to this comp. Because it's annoying trading against lurkers. Oh, nice. Drones are dying. That's the important part. Neighbor is bullying the swarm. Yeah, he's doing a good job against Dark. Dark's no pushover. He's swarming a swarm, yeah. I like the charge lot run by. Yeah, stalkers can die so quick if you get caught off. That's a lot of lurkers. Man, Dark is really committing to these lurkers. Oh, if Nightmare could just make some air without showing. That's a lot of supply on lurkers. Look at that. Ooh, you're still getting hit. Still getting hit. That's why the disruptors get in there, just throw some 2 balls right there to their face. Oh man. Uh-oh. Nice revelation. Pulls it back. Here we go, moving out. Ooh. Pull back. Nice Oracle play. Oh, dang, look at that. I like Tempest. I use Tempest with my play. And that's to deal with this stuff right here. The Oracle and the Tempest will push them off. And then if the Hydras want to play, then the rest of the army can play. But that or Disruptors is usually two of the ways that I like to, you know, deal with this problem. Ooh, stasis work. Oh, that's a big stasis work. Ooh, but damn, that's... Shit, you gotta watch out with that. Revelation. The Oracles. Oh, the mothership is here. That'll be... I don't see an Overseer. I don't see an Overseer. Ooh, but those charge lots are trying to get ahead. To the face. Hey, you gotta run. You got no Overseer, but he's gonna try to counterattack. Ooh, these Lings are definitely gonna do some worker damage. Dark, in the meantime, bunch of lurkers. Army's coming back. We got carriers. Got Hydras now. Dark's starting to get a big army. Now, luckily, we got Storm on the Protoss side. Only problem is, are we going to give them time to get Vipers? Yep, there goes the Vipers. All he's gonna want to do is yoink the army over to the lurkers. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yeah, Dark's going full Hydra. Oh, I see that there's not that many lurkers. Ooh, watch out these lurkers. You gotta revelate again. He's gotta... Oh, you're gonna have to recall. Yup, good recall. This is a carrier. Hey, cheers, Silly Dobby. Thank you so much for the 19 months. Means a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. In fact... Cheers. Cheerio. Oh, changelings. Is he gonna clog the choke? Oh yeah, Nightmare ain't having that. He knows what a changeling were. We got bases though. Nightmare's got, you know, good set of bases. He's got a good, decent army. I think Dark's kind of like a little bit lacking on the gas because he did such a heavy gas build. Ooh, lose 2 Archons. That's low. Yeah, they're both mining out of minerals. Dark's getting another base though. Protoss has to step up and keep up with those side base denials. Ooh. What's gonna happen? Here it goes. Nightmare defending this. Oh! Look at all those infestors. Uh-oh, does he see him? Does he see him? Oh, the Vipers. Oh no. That was a good trade for Dark. Oh shoot. Nice choke, nice choke. Uh-oh. Oh, that one lurker. So we got more lurkers. Got the Vipers, a lot of Hydras. Yeah, I was talking about Tempest earlier. He's going carriers. The only problem with the carriers though, they're easy to kill. No, we lost the Templars. The Templars had a lot of energy. Oh man, I gotta get some rest. Here we go. Yeah, those Vipers. Ooh, Dark's hitting the economy. You're gonna lose that base. Sleep is for the weak? No, I gotta get some sleep right now. I gotta still be on in about 7 hours. We gotta be fresh tomorrow. Shoot. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta pull back. Ooh. Oh no! Nightmare's getting Dragon Pest. The carriers, you had like 5 before instead of the fungal. Yeah. But yeah, it's all on the player, how they want to do it. I thought he was gonna get more Vipers and pull them into the lurkers, but he went for the fungals. But you know, Dark does like to do fungal ravagers. It throws the bios. But yeah, alright guys, I gotta get some sleep. As much as I want to be here. It's, what is it, 1:30, 1:10. So yeah, I'll be on at 10 o'clock. We're gonna be playing some Elden Lord with Doug, and then some StarCraft after. Alright guys, you guys have a good evening, good day, or good, was it Wednesday? Peace. Night guys. Let me see if I could take you guys somewhere. Where do I take you guys? Kid chillin' tonight. Here, let's try. You guys have a good night. Alright, boy, Avatar. 7272. Alright. See you guys.